Gender diversity is all about fairness, it's all about equality, but more than anything it's about unlocking the potential that we have in our organisations, no matter how big or small that they are.
It's a great opportunity for women to just take some time out of their busy schedule and sit and chat with each other and make new connections and network and share stories and really, you know, give each other the opportunity to learn from each other and to support each other.
As far as women in property goes, we are very much in the minority, and I was at a recent conference in Dublin for IPAV, the organisation for auctioneers and valuers, and they were boasting about their numbers and how many women they now had, and then they went on to say 20% are women. I'm thinking 20%? That's appalling. Why are there so few women in property when we are really good at it?
I never personally experienced the glass ceiling from a point of view of stopping me in developing in my career. But politics, I found, was the biggest glass ceiling of all. If we didn't have the actual introduction of the gender representation, it would be over 300 years before we actually had equality, which is not only not in our daughter's lifetime, it's not even in our granddaughters' or great-grandchildren's lifetime.
We're absolutely delighted too that Bank of Ireland for a fourth consecutive year have come on board to sponsor this event, and I think it shows that they believe in women in business and supporting them. It gives me great pleasure to welcome our guest speaker today.
I think my greatest accolade is my husband is still living with me. So within Ireland at the moment there's 28,000 people in the pharma industry, and by 2020 there'll be 31,000. And when you look at the statistics of men versus women going into the STEM subjects, it's quite frightening. For example, engineering, 6 men for every woman that goes into engineering, 2 men for every woman that goes into science. So there's a lack of senior women in senior positions, so there's a lack of role models available for our younger colleagues. Men invest very heavily and have the time to network, whereas women believe that merit will pave their way. About 45% of Sanofi are women, and about 40% of people in leader roles are women.
Business came naturally because it was always part of the family. So Dad was always working, and from a young age I used to help print the actual bags and put the M.A. Malloy and Sons logo on the bags, and I was too small, so I actually stood on a box in the shop helping out. So business came naturally. I first of all studied science in UCC, chemistry, physics and biomaths, and then got married at 19 and moved to the UK and went on to be an interior designer.
Sandra Kelly, who's our branch manager here in the Quay. Sandra's paying $89 per month for home insurance, and when she switched across to Bank of Ireland, which is underwritten by RSA, she's now paying $48 a month. So she's got an extra €50 a month to spend on shoes, which is fantastic. Don't under-promote yourself. There's a couple of people in this room, and I've had conversations with them saying you could run your own branch in 12 months' time, and they're saying, no, I couldn't. And I'm saying, yes, you could, and no, I couldn't. And they have all the skills, you know what I mean? So I think we have to believe in ourselves.
I suppose we've seen through these events that there is a support from business to business, particularly from women in business to each other. We actually have come across people that say they like to deal with women, that women have better attention to detail.
If you were to ask me what's the most significant thing I did in the early years, and that was to get out and network. It's really, really important to surround yourself with people who know more than you and to hire the best. I think mentoring is hugely important, and I have been mentored all my years in business. We have a duty to bring on the next generation.
At Bank of Ireland, we're really, really proud to support this event. It's the main Women in Business event all year on the Waterford Chamber calendar, and it's an absolutely super event.